Hello world, my name is Ashley Collins and welcome to the Breakup Diaries. Little story time for you guys. When I was working at a theme park, it was Halloween season and I was a character performer, so I was out scaring people, and this random guy said, "Hey, N-word," with the hard R. I'm not going to say the word for fear that I don't know YouTube's policies and guidelines, and I don't want this video taken down, but yeah, he called me the N-word with the hard R. And I remember that my body seized up, and I ran backstage, and I was shaking, and I had like tears in my eyes. My stage manager asked me what happened, what went wrong, and I said that someone called me the N-word, and she was like, "Where are they? Like, we gotta go kick them out the park." And I was like, "I don't know what he looked like. I don't know where he is." But that was my first time being called the N-word in a derogatory, hurtful manner. Why am I telling you this? Because I don't say the N-word at all. And I don't think people should say it either. And I had an incident yesterday at work. Fuck, I'm gonna get fired from every fucking job that I have. But this girl, she was talking to a group of other employees, and she was telling this story, and she kept using that word. Apparently she was using it in her social media, and she was saying how, "Oh, I'm just using it. I was just using it. I was using it as a quote, because other rappers say it, and I was just quoting them." And I was like, "Okay, Ashley, don't say anything. Just walk away from the situation." And so I did, and I went back to the back. I went out and I did my thing and went to the back again, and she was still telling the story, and she was still using the N-word. And I was like, "Okay, Ashley, just walk away." And then the voices in my head are so rude, y'all. The voices in my head were saying, "You are such a hypocrite, Ashley. You are such a hypocrite, because you always say that if you see something, say something, and when the cameras aren't on, like, you still have to be active. You still have to be the superhero." And I was like, "Well, I don't want to do it. I don't want to be the person that has to tell someone how to behave and how to act." And I was like, okay, voice in my head, how about this? If I go to the back one more time, and if she's still using that word, and if she's still telling the story, I will say something. And so I'm walking very slowly to the back, and I'm like, "Please don't fucking say the N-word one more time. Please don't, because I don't want to have to tell you about yourself." And then she says it, and I impulsively, I didn't even think about it. I said, "Would you call me the N-word?" And she said, "Yes." And I said, "What makes you think that that's okay? It's not okay. That word has power, and I'm telling you that that word hurts me and that word offends me, and I would appreciate it if you don't use that word." And she was like, "Oh, you don't know the context of what I'm talking about. I suggested you just walk away, so just walk away." And I said to her, "I'm telling you this as someone that works with you, and I think that we're very friendly with each other, and I really enjoy working with you, and I'm telling you that it offends me that you're using that word, and I'm politely asking you to stop." And she said, "Just walk away, just walk away." I was like, "Okay." So I walked away, and then I got called into the manager's office, got called into the fucking principal's office, and she's crying, she's so upset, and she's like, "You didn't know what you were talking about, and you came at me sideways, you came at me the wrong way." And I was like, "Okay, I hear you, understand you, and I apologize for getting you upset. I didn't want to get you riled up. I don't want to add any more stress into your life. I'm just telling you that for me, that word is a trigger word. People have called me that, and I'm sorry, I'm getting like all riled up right now, because people don't get the origins of that word. That word is used to wound. We see these videos all the time of people going viral, and they use that word to hurt that person because they know that's going to trigger them. They know that it's going to hurt them, and I don't know why we are saying that to each other. And I hate the whole, oh my God, I hate when people say that, "Oh, well, my kids are mixed, so I can say it. Oh, my best friend is black, so I can say it. Oh, my cousin twice removed is black, so I can say it." Or they love to say, rappers say it, and it's in the song, so I'm just quoting the song, so why can't I say it? No one should say it at all. Okay? Sorry, I got real riled up just now. No one should say it, period. I did a little bit of research. Oh my God. There's this quote. I don't know where I got the quote from at all. And so forgive me. It's not my words. This is someone else's word. And they said, "Everybody wants to be the N-word, but nobody wants to be the N-word." Let that sink in for a second. Everybody wants to be the N-word, but nobody wants to be the N-word. Nobody wants that lifestyle. Yeah, rappers say it now, but we are in the light with them. We were in the dirt with them as they were coming up. The origins of that word is, and I'm going to read from my little handy dandy planner. The origin of that word is a colloquial term used in African American vernacular English that began as an I dialect form of the word N-word, an ethnic slur against black people, usually directed against blacks who supposedly have certain negative characteristics. The coon caricature portrays black men as lazy, ignorant, and obsessively indulgent. Traced to Latin Niger, meaning black, white Southern phonetic mispronunciation of Negro, remaining a chief symbol of racism. And then I hate when people are like, oh, I'm not racist, I just use that word. No. The origins of that word was used as slander, as a slur to hurt people. It's like people are appropriating black culture to become mainstream, and they're adopting this facade that black is cool, but nobody wants to be black. Are you kidding me? Nobody wants to face that struggle, so why are we using that word? Wow, that got real for a second. Anyway, in conclusion, the owner of the restaurant was there, and she gathered us all around, and she was like, and she's not from this country, and she was like, I'm not from this country, so, and I don't understand the race issue you guys have in this country, but I do understand that we are going to respect each other. If someone says that you're hurt, that you're offending them, stop. Right then and there, because and she wanted to hold we're all family and blah blah blah, like there were tears, whatever, like that. And I think it's just more of a sign of respect. And it's like, that word isn't a toy, you know, like you don't have a right to use it, you know, no one has a right to use it at all. Like it's not something that you've earned, you know. It's not that like, oh, I've graduated from Harvard, so now I can become a doctor. Like I've graduated from African American history, so now I can use the N-word. No, like that's not how it works, you know. I think that we're not going to end racism overnight, and I still feel a little nervous that I'm gonna get fired, and I feel a little bad that I hurt her a little bit, but I'm proud that I said something. And I think that's how we accomplish things. It's just those one little things, day by day. That one little sign that you love someone by just putting the toilet seat down. Those little things matter. And I think that it may be a habit. Like, I say fuck a lot. I wish, oh my God, people are like, how do you work with kids? You curse all the time. I'm like, I know. Like, I don't know why they hire me to work with their kids, because I curse all the time. And it's a habit now. And maybe it's a habit for you. You saying the N-word is a habit. And maybe, like, you can do something that, to highlight that. Like, for example, I noticed that I did a photo shoot yesterday. I noticed that I was touching my hair a lot. I'm like, why do I touch my hair when I'm in my photo shoot? So like maybe those little things where you're aware of it and you call yourself out about it. And I want to end with this analogy I was thinking about in the shower, and it's like Dumbo. Hear me out, okay? Hear me out first. Like, I know I make a lot of cartoon references, but like, hear me out before you tune out. Dumbo thought that he needed the feather to fly, right? We think that we need the N-word to fit in, to look cool, or it's just because now it's part of your lifestyle now, right? You don't need the feather to fly, Dumbo. You don't need it. You don't need that word to make your lyrics pop, right? I know a lot of rappers who never, I was gonna say Eminem, but like, can you imagine if Eminem said the N-word in his songs? Like, he'd lose the majority of his audience. But I know a lot of artists that never use the N-word in their music, and their music's pretty fire. You don't need it. You don't need the feather to, I was going to say fluffer. You don't need the feather to fly, Dumbo. We don't need that word at all. So just don't say it. And I hate to do the whole like, oh, it offends me, so don't say it. But like, it's real and it's true. Okay? Awesome. Is there anything else I want to say? Oh, we talk about that. We talk like that where I'm from. Oh, I hate that too. I want you to throw that in there. Awesome. Thank you for watching. If you like my video, subscribe. I was going to say you can pay me, but that sounds so stupid and so like, I don't need it. I do need you to follow me though on Instagram, The Aunt of Dragons, or my Twitter, The Aunt of Dragon, or you can follow me on Facebook if you want. Once again, Ashley Collins. I'm obsessed with this bra today. So if you probably noticed throughout the video I was looking down because I'm like, yo, like my boobs look really good in this video. Have a great day, guys. Have an awesome week. And don't say the N-word.